Alabama state parks have so much to offer, but a lot of the northern Alabama state parks have something that's really high on the list, and that's fall color. Sano, Cheaha, and here at Desoto State Park, we have some of the best fall color Alabama has to offer. In fact, in the southeast, we get a lot of people that come here and they say, why have we been going to the Smoky Mountains all these years when we can take a short drive to Desoto or Cheaha or even Sano State Park, see the exact same thing. Early on, the black gums begin to turn red, then the dogwoods start to turn red, but my favorite are the maple trees. The maples have these oranges that they look like they're on fire, and when the sun hits them just right, it is one of the most gorgeous, one of the most beautiful things you have ever seen on this earth.
When you come to this area, it's a very mountainous terrain. You'll see valleys, and we've got great overlooks here looking out over the Tennessee Valley. As you progress towards the east, towards Cathedral and Desoto, you'll enjoy the scenic drive from here to Lookout Mountain.
I come up here every year. My daddy lives in Lineville, Alabama, and he and I have made it a tradition of coming up here every year to see the leaves. The reason why I love to come up here is because it's just a beautiful place to visit, and to me it just shows God's hand everywhere you look, because it's just a masterpiece. As a matter of fact, my daddy was telling me on the way up here, that you couldn't even paint the picture because it's prettier than you could ever paint a picture of it. I enjoy coming up here. I always go up to the tower. I like to look out from there, but then on the way back down, I like to stop at this restaurant, and I like to come out here on the deck.
When you leave Cheaha State Park, headed generally north, you're going to pass by the Talladega Scenic Drive, and then you're going to go down into a valley. And as you start to approach Lookout Mountain, you'll start to see it out your window stretching. You won't be able to see the beginning or the end. Right when you get on the top of Lookout Mountain, you'll see Little River Canyon National Preserve. Little River Canyon is one of the best scenic drives that you will ever experience. And when you do it during fall color, it's just an added bonus. Driving the Canyon Rim Road or stopping at Little River Falls and seeing some of the great things that the National Park Service has done over there to make the experience as great as it can be and to give you the best possible view of the canyon. People will come to our state parks, they'll stay in the motel or they'll stay in a campground, and they'll never leave that area. We would like to encourage people to get out on a trail and see how enormous, how big these state parks are.
The best time if you're planning a trip to see the fall colors would be the third week in October through the first week of November. That would be the prime time to come and plan a vacation.
It's really hard for me to stress the importance of a reservation. In alapark.com, you can pick your favorite park, whether it's fall color park or not, and make a web reservation. Do it online, or you can find the phone number and give us a call. 1-800-ALA-PARK is a good place to start where you can reach all the state parks for a reservation toll-free.
I like to look out, especially at the valley, because the valley, you can see it closer here than you can from the tower. It's just a beautiful place to come, and as a Christian, I see it as God's hand at work.